You treat conversations like negotiations. Think of it this way: you're baking a cake. You might think you are motivated by the pure joy of baking, wanting to share a delicious treat with your friends. But maybe, just maybe, a tiny part of you is also driven by the desire for praise, the need for validation. Oh, your cake is amazing. That little ego boost? It's a subtle ingredient in your recipe of kindness. It's not necessarily bad, it's just part of the mix. We're all a bit of a culinary masterpiece, a blend of conscious intentions and unconscious desires, all baked into one deliciously complicated human being. And sometimes, those hidden ingredients add a surprising twist to the flavor. It's not about being a bad person if those underlying motivations aren't purely altruistic. It's about understanding the complexity of our motivations, the subtle ways our ego shapes our actions. Jung wouldn't judge you for wanting a compliment on your cake, he'd simply want you to be aware of it. He'd want you to see the whole recipe, not just the pretty frosting on top. And honestly, isn't that a much more interesting way to look at ourselves and our interactions with the world? Because sometimes, the hidden ingredients are the most delicious part of the cake. Imagine a wolf in sheep's clothing. But instead of wool, it's a dazzling smile. That's your ego, darling. It's not inherently malicious, it's simply incredibly clever at self-preservation. Think of it as a highly skilled con artist. But one that mostly cons itself. It's constantly working to maintain a positive self-image, even if that means bending the truth, or at least, bending the presentation of the truth. This kindness isn't necessarily a conscious deception. It's more like a subconscious strategy, a survival mechanism honed over millennia. We are social creatures. Our very existence depends on cooperation and social acceptance. Therefore, our egos have evolved to master the art of appearing agreeable, even if that means occasionally masking our less than saintly impulses. It's a bit like a chameleon changing its color to blend into its surroundings, except the surroundings are the complex social landscape of human interaction. And the chameleon? That's your ego, constantly adapting to maintain its position within the ecosystem. This isn't about being inherently evil. It's about understanding the intricate dance between our conscious intentions and our unconscious motivations. It's about acknowledging the complex, often contradictory, nature of human behavior. After all, we are all a little bit wolf, a little bit sheep, a little bit something else entirely. It's a fascinating blend of contradictions, isn't it? And that's precisely what makes understanding ourselves so endlessly captivating. We are not simply good or bad. We are a multifaceted tapestry woven from countless threads of intention, motivation, and, yes, even a touch of calculated charm. This isn't about judging ourselves or others harshly. It's about understanding the intricate machinery of our motivations. It's about acknowledging the subtle, often unconscious calculations underpinning our interactions. It's about accepting the messy, contradictory reality of the human experience. We are not simply good or bad. We are a complex tapestry of conflicting desires, strategic maneuvers, and genuine emotions, all woven together in a beautiful, bewildering mess. And that, my friends, is the truly fascinating part. We are all just trying to get by, one carefully crafted smile at a time. Sometimes that smile is genuine, sometimes it's a strategic maneuver. The beauty lies in the complexity, the intrigue and the unknown. Are you ready to unravel the mysteries of your own kindness? The journey might be more illuminating and more humorous than you expect. We are all walking, talking contradictions, aren't we? One minute we are radiating empathy, the next, we are silently judging someone's choice of socks. It's a fascinating duality, this dance between genuine compassion and self-preservation. Think of a chameleon, effortlessly blending into its surroundings. Our kindness can be a similar survival mechanism, a way to navigate the complex social landscape. We adapt, we adjust, we mask our true selves to fit in, to survive, to thrive. It's not always pretty. But it's undeniably human. Think about that seemingly insignificant act of holding a door open. Did pure altruism fuel that gesture, or was there a flicker of self-satisfaction, a quiet ego boost? Maybe you were hoping for a grateful smile, a silent acknowledgement of your good deed. Perhaps you were subconsciously avoiding eye contact with the person behind you, avoiding a potentially awkward interaction. Or maybe, just maybe, you were simply caught up in the rhythm of your day, your action a mechanical response, not a conscious choice. The point is, the motivations behind our actions are rarely as simple as they appear. Carl Jung, that old Swiss master of the unconscious, would have a field day with this. He'd say our kindness isn't always pure, it's often a carefully crafted performance, a social strategy. It's like a chameleon changing colors to blend into its surroundings. We adapt our behavior to fit in, to survive socially. We're all playing a role, and the role of nice is often the most convenient. Therapy is expensive. But making the same mistake 47 times is free. Imagine a beautifully wrapped present. The paper is pristine, the ribbon perfectly tied. But inside? Who knows? It could be a priceless jewel or a lump of coal. Our kindness is much the same, a beautifully presented exterior, potentially hiding something entirely different within. This isn't about being inherently bad, it's about understanding the complexity of human motivation. It's about acknowledging the shadows that dance alongside the light. Sometimes, kindness is a shield, a way to avoid conflict, a subtle form of self-preservation. It's a bit like that time I tried to bake a cake and ended up with a brick. The intentions were good, the result, less so. Sometimes, our attempts at kindness fall flat, revealing the less than perfect intentions beneath. The unsettling truth is that we're all a bit manipulative, a bit self-serving. We're all wearing masks, to varying degrees. The question isn't whether you're wearing a mask, but how well you've crafted it. So, are you ready to peel back the layers? To explore the fascinating, and sometimes unsettling, depths of your own niceness? Let's dive in. Sensing beauty bloomed in unexpected moments. Consider a politician delivering a heartfelt speech, promising change and prosperity. The smile is dazzling, the words, carefully chosen. But is it genuine empathy or a masterful performance designed to win votes? The line between genuine altruism and calculated self-interest is often blurred. We all wear masks, some more elaborate than others. The key is recognizing the mask, understanding its motivations, and deciding if you are comfortable with the face you show the world. It's a constant negotiation, a balancing act between our true selves and the personas we present to others. Sometimes, the mask is a shield, protecting us from vulnerability and judgment. Other times, it's a weapon, subtly manipulating those around us. Fascinatingly, we often don't even realize we are wearing it. Our kindness, much like our smiles, can be a carefully constructed facade. We might hold the door open for someone. But what is the real motivation? Is it pure politeness, or a subconscious desire for social approval? Perhaps it's a way to avoid awkward eye contact, or simply a habit, a learned behavior. The beauty of Jung's concept of the shadow self is that it compels us to examine these motivations, to look beneath the surface of our actions. It's not about condemning kindness, but about understanding its complexity, recognizing that our actions are rarely as simple as they seem, peeling back the layers, and exploring the often contradictory nature of the human heart. It's a journey of self-discovery, a quest to understand not only our own motivations, but also the intricate dance of human interaction. Sometimes, that kindness is a subtle form of self-preservation. It's a way to navigate social situations without rocking the boat, avoiding potential conflict. Think of it as a buffer zone, a way to maintain peace and harmony, even if it means sacrificing a bit of authenticity. It's a learned behavior, a coping mechanism that helps us fit in and feel safe and accepted. We might be so used to wearing this mask of kindness that we barely notice it anymore. It becomes a second skin, a comfortable and familiar disguise. It's not necessarily malicious, just strategic, a way to manage expectations and navigate the complexities of human interaction. This isn't about judging those who use this strategy. It's about understanding the unconscious motivations behind it. Consider a child sharing a toy, not out of pure generosity, but to avoid a friend's tantrum. Or an adult volunteering time, not purely out of altruism, but because it enhances their resume. These aren't necessarily examples of bad people, they simply illustrate human behavior's complexities. The intention isn't always clear, often a mix of genuine caring and self-preservation. This fascinating blend of selflessness and self-interest makes the study of human kindness rich and complex. The question isn't whether your kindness is real or fake, but rather, how much of each is present. And that, my friend, is a journey of self-discovery worth taking, where beauty blooms in unexpected moments. Sometimes, kindness acts as a shield, protecting us from vulnerability. It's a way to keep our true selves hidden, avoiding the risk of rejection or hurt. We might present a polished, agreeable exterior while keeping our deeper anxieties and insecurities safely tucked away. This isn't necessarily a conscious decision. It's often an unconscious strategy, a way to navigate a world that can feel unpredictable and sometimes unkind. Think of it as a chameleon adapting to its surroundings. It's not deception, but a form of survival. We adapt our behavior to fit the situation, and kindness often serves as a valuable tool in this adaptation. It's a social lubricant, smoothing interactions and preventing conflict. But it also acts as a buffer, maintaining a safe distance between ourselves and the potential pain of deeper connection. Understanding this doesn't devalue kindness. It's about recognizing its multifaceted nature. It's a complex interplay of genuine empathy, strategic maneuvering, and self-preservation. We aren't always consciously aware of the motivations behind our actions, and that's okay. The key is to be curious, explore the subtle nuances of our own behavior, and understand that the human experience is rarely black and white. It's a spectrum of motivations, a beautiful and sometimes unsettling tapestry woven from threads of selflessness and self-interest. The journey of self-discovery involves unraveling these threads, one by one, with curiosity and compassion. The more we understand our own motivations, the better equipped we are to navigate the complexities of human interaction with empathy and authenticity. This unsettling realization, that our kindness might be a carefully constructed performance, can be both liberating and unsettling. It's liberating because it allows us to understand our own motivations more deeply. We are not necessarily hypocrites, we are simply complex beings navigating a complex world. It's unsettling because it challenges our sense of self, our belief in our own sincerity. But this is not about self-condemnation, it's about self-awareness. It's about acknowledging the multifaceted nature of human behavior, the intricate dance between our conscious intentions and our unconscious drives. Are we always aware of why we do what we do? Absolutely not. Our subconscious is a mischievous gremlin, constantly pulling strings we are not even aware of. The beauty of this understanding is that it allows us to move beyond judgment of both ourselves and others. We can begin to see our actions not as inherently good or bad, but as expressions of our complex inner worlds. It's a journey of self-discovery, a process of peeling back the layers of our carefully crafted masks to reveal the authentic selves beneath. And that, my friend, is a journey worth taking. It's a journey of understanding, not condemnation. It's about embracing the messy, contradictory, and ultimately beautiful truth of what it means to be human. The truth is, we are all a bit of a mess, a glorious, complicated, sometimes confusing mess. And that's perfectly okay. The unsettling realization dawns slowly, like the creeping chill of a November morning. It's not a sudden epiphany, but a gradual dawning of awareness. We begin to see the subtle inconsistencies, the fleeting expressions that betray the carefully constructed facade. The perfectly timed smile, a little too bright, a little too long, the overly effusive compliment, slightly lacking in genuine warmth. These are the cracks in the mask, the subtle giveaways hinting at a deeper, more complex reality. This isn't about becoming cynical, it's about developing a more nuanced understanding of human behavior. It's about acknowledging that our actions are often driven by unconscious motivations, by desires and fears we may not even fully be aware of. Think of it as an iceberg. The tip, the part we see, is the nice act. But beneath the surface lies a vast, unseen world of motivations, anxieties, and hidden agendas. It's a fascinating and sometimes terrifying exploration of the human psyche. We are, after all, creatures of habit and instinct, constantly navigating the social landscape, often without a clear understanding of our own motives. This self-awareness isn't about self-flagellation, it's about self-compassion. Understanding our own complexities allows us to approach others with greater empathy, recognizing that their actions, too, are often driven by hidden currents and unconscious forces. It's a journey of understanding, not of judgment. And the more we understand ourselves, the better we can understand the world around us and the people in it. It's a profound and humbling realization, but one that ultimately leads to a deeper appreciation for the messy, beautiful complexity of human existence. The unsettling realization: much of what we perceive as genuine kindness might be a carefully curated performance. It's a slow dawning, like the sun rising on a foggy morning, initially obscured, then gradually revealing itself. This isn't about condemning kindness, but about understanding its complex and often contradictory nature. The question isn't if your kindness is a mask, but how much of it is. It's a subtle shift in perspective, a gentle recalibration of our understanding of human interaction. We all play roles, to varying degrees. Some are masterful actors, capable of maintaining a flawless facade for years, even decades. Others are more amateurish, their masks slipping occasionally, revealing the anxieties and insecurities beneath. But the truth remains: we are all performing, navigating the social stage with varying degrees of skill and self-awareness. The performance itself isn't inherently bad, it's the lack of self-awareness that can be problematic. This isn't about judging others or ourselves harshly. It's about recognizing the inherent complexity of human behavior. It's about acknowledging that we are all multifaceted beings, capable of both great kindness and subtle manipulation, often simultaneously. The goal isn't to become cynical, but to become more self-aware, more empathetic, and ultimately, more understanding. The journey toward self-understanding is a lifelong process, a constant unfolding of hidden truths and unexpected insights. It's a journey worth taking. The most terrifying truth: we're all walking, talking, slightly manipulative creatures, cloaked in varying degrees of niceness. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Like discovering your favorite childhood toy is actually a sentient, slightly malevolent being, plotting your downfall. But the humor lies in the absurdity of it all. We're all just trying to get by, using whatever tools we have at our disposal. And sometimes, that tool is a really convincing smile. Think about it. That seemingly selfless act of holding the door open? Maybe it was genuine, a spontaneous act of kindness. Or perhaps, it was a subtle way to avoid eye contact with that person's questionable shoes. We are all capable of both, and the fascinating part is the blurry line between them. The ego is a masterful manipulator, after all. It is a survival mechanism, and sometimes, kindness is its favorite weapon. So, next time you perform an act of kindness, take a moment to examine your motivations. Are you genuinely moved by compassion, or is your ego pulling the strings? There's no right or wrong answer, only a fascinating exploration of the human condition. The journey of self-discovery is messy, sometimes unsettling, but ultimately rewarding. And hey, at least it's more entertaining than watching paint dry. Or is it? Maybe that's just my ego trying to distract me from existential dread. So, are you ready to peek behind your own mask of kindness? Let's dissect your motivations together. It's a journey of self-discovery, a little like excavating a forgotten tomb filled with both treasures and unsettling skeletons. We're all a bit more complex than we let on, aren't we? It's in those hidden corners, those shadowed motivations, that we truly find ourselves. Think of it like this: your kindness is a garden. Some flowers are genuinely beautiful, blooming from a place of pure compassion. Others might be strategically planted to attract certain pollinators, perhaps those with promotions to offer, or perhaps just someone to share the burden of existential dread. It's not about judging the garden, but about understanding its intricate ecosystem, sensing nature's gentle presence, and inviting her forward. The goal isn't to become cynical, hardened by the realization that not every smile is genuine. Instead, it's about cultivating deeper self-awareness, a more nuanced understanding of your own motivations. It's about recognizing the ego's subtle manipulations and consciously choosing how you want to interact with the world. Embrace the complexity, the contradictions. It's what makes us uniquely human and weirdly fascinating. Let's start with that seemingly insignificant act of kindness, the door-holding incident. What was really going on there? Let's talk about it. You think you are being entertained when you are actually being numbed. It's a common coping mechanism, a way to avoid confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the world. But what if I told you that even your kindness might be a carefully constructed facade, a mask your ego wears to survive the social jungle? We all play roles, don't we? Sometimes we're the charming host, other times the supportive friend, and occasionally the quietly judgmental observer. This isn't about being inherently malicious. It's about understanding the subtle dance between our conscious intentions and unconscious motivations. Jung, that brilliant, slightly eccentric Swiss psychologist, understood this dance better than most. He saw our shadow selves, the parts of us we try to hide, as integral to our personalities. He'd say our kindness is often a tool, a survival mechanism, not necessarily a reflection of pure altruism. It's like that time you helped your coworker with a project. Was it genuine generosity, or a strategic move to impress the boss? It's a bit unsettling, isn't it? To think that seemingly selfless acts might be driven by less than noble motivations. But that's the beauty, and the horror, of human nature. We are complicated creatures, a messy mix of good intentions and hidden agendas. It's not about judging our actions, but about understanding the complex interplay of forces shaping them. The next time you perform an act of kindness, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what's really motivating me? Is it genuine compassion, or something else entirely? The answer, my friend, might surprise you. And that's where the real fun begins. What do you think? Anyone with similar experiences, please comment below and check out the full video via the link below.